This is the Point Isabel Overlook. Displaying the glory of God's creation by exploring America one park at a time. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave, the Parks Professor. Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave, the Parks Professor. We are at General Burnside Island State Park. We are in southern Kentucky. We are on the south side of Somerset, Kentucky. Today is Tuesday, September 24th. And the temperature right now is a mild but very humid 66 degrees. And there is the threat of rain showers in the near future. This park has only one trail. It's called the Point Isabel Trail. It starts here at picnic shelter number 1. This is the south end of the trail. And it goes north 1 mile to the Point Isabel Overlook. And so we are going to hike up to the Overlook, turn around and hike back. The trail enters the woods right there. Looks like we have a little bit of climbing to do, so let's get to it. We're about a half hour in, and we have made it to the end of the trail. This is the Point Isabel Overlook. Here you're looking downstream along the big South Fork of the Cumberland River. This area is important strategically because back in the 1800s, this was the most upstream point on the Cumberland River that was navigable by ships and such. And that's why the city of Somerset is here. And that is this point's claim to fame. Now, we passed several interesting things on the way down that I didn't show you, honestly, because we got a little rain shower on the way down. And so I will show them to you on the way back. We're working our way back from the Overlook. And we just finished hiking a short section of trail along the Campground road. That's the Campground road we just hiked on right there. See, there's this really nice sign right here to make sure you don't get off the trail. One thing about this trail is really well marked and really well signed and really well maintained. I've done enough hiking in Kentucky State Parks to know that not every trail in Kentucky State Parks are that way. But this one is. There's one more really interesting thing to see back here, and we'll get to it momentarily. We've come downhill slightly out of the campground, again working our way back from the Overlook. And here is the other interesting thing that I was talking about. Off here to the left, that is an old stone wall. And the interpretive sign at the Overlook said that General Burnside, who was a Union general during the Civil War, he had his men build walls like this to protect them from Confederate invasions. Confederate sympathizers in this area, remember, we're in Kentucky. So Confederate sympathizers who wanted to get rid of the Union Army, Burnside had his Union Army build walls like this for protection. So maybe this is one of those walls. Honestly, I see some wire there, which makes me to think that maybe this wall is too recent to date to the Civil War. But maybe not. So there's a little bit of history here as well. I thought that was interesting. We'll keep working our way back, and then we'll close out this video. We're almost back to picnic shelter number 1, and therefore we're almost back to where we started, and therefore we're almost to the end of this hike. This has been a surprisingly good hike. Kind of damp and rainy, but a lot to see here. There's the stone wall. There's the Overlook. I've really enjoyed this hike. I do want to thank you for watching. Parking full time would not be anything without the people who watch. I realize that every day. and I heartily thank you every day. Also, as a reminder, I do not make any monetary compensation for anything I do for this project, and I took a vow to do that many years ago, and I have stuck to that vow. And so all I get for writing up these blog entries and doing these videos are your likes, your subscribes, your views, and your comments. And I do appreciate all of those things. So I'm going to close down this video. Until next time, from General Burnside Island State Park in southern Kentucky, I am Big Dave, the Parks Professor for Parking Full Time. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.